Today is the release of Beast of Reincarnation, and the reviews so far have been pretty mixed. The critic reviews have been okay, but user scores are not looking too hot right now. I'm mainly worried about performance because there is no shader compilation step when you load the game, and I believe the game does have some shader stutter, which is a big deal breaker for me in the year 2026. I can deal with a bit of traversal stutter, but I cannot deal with shader compilation stutter, so we'll see. I mean, I'm a bit worried about this. I've been looking forward to it, but I don't know. I don't have the biggest hopes. So much so that I've set a timer so we don't play over the 2-hour refund period. Maybe I'm not going in with the best mindset to give it the best chance, but I'm being honest, I'm being upfront about it. So, look at the settings menu quickly. There is no FSR 3.1, so you can't use FSR 4 being injected into it from the AMD Radeon software. So that's a shame. So I'm going to try it without any upscaling and see if it runs well or not. The default settings are pretty bad. I really recommend going in and changing stuff. It defaults to FSR 1, which is... I don't even know why it launches with FSR 1. I mean, there's no reason to use FSR 1 when you've got FSR 3. The cutscenes default to 24 frames a second, so I've uncapped that. So I guess we'll have a look, shall we? I need to actually bring up my Reaver Tuner overlay. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Give it a second. 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 You'll do it. You'll do it. You'll do it. You'll do it. We might do it. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. Reaver Tuner overlay. Let's go. You can't change difficulty from the main menu. You need to do it mid-game. Oh, I guess you can. Hard, because apparently it's really easy. Okay. Performance. Let's go. Obviously, this is a big departure for Game Freak, known for making Pokemon. It's not really them making it, though. It's the B team, and then they've outsourced it to other people. So it's not really Game Freak. Emotions only hinder us. Oh no. Look at the CPU usage. What the frick? Maybe it's doing some shader compilation in the cutscenes. Nani? Girl. Hello, girl. My name is Girl. It's got nice music. Beast of Reincarnation. So 70 frames a second, looking at the floor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Going below, nearly below 60. It's very fuzzy. There's a lot of noise in the image. We're below 60 in a cutscene. Big stutter there. Oh, why is performance so bad? It doesn't look great. It looks like a early PS4 game. Subtitles are very small. There's a lot of like missing accessibility settings that you would expect from games nowadays, but it's Japan. Japan are behind everyone else by about 20 years. It is an Unreal Engine game, so maybe I should turn it from the highest to like high. Might get a big jump in performance. Look at that. Look at... I mean, it's so blurry. So much noise. What's a banding? Kagura. Ku? Is that the name of the dog? The wolf? Ku. It's the thing from Star Wars. Right. Okay. So for some reason in-game it's okay. Just close-ups that are really hard on performance. Lethal? It's exactly lethal! God. Got a bit of a Biomutant vibe to the world, if you've played that game, which not many people have. This is very similar to how Stellar Blade opens up, actually. Running along with artillery, going crazy, and bombs, mustard gas. How is it? We literally just started. Robots. Big rhino things. Boars. Open Ku's commands. Higanbana seeds. Higanbana bloom. Higanbana roots. Deal 5 hits of flame damage. Oh god. So that's quite like Claire Obscure, actually. It's like a mixture of loads of different games. Sekiro, Final Fantasy. Oh. Performing a different skill allows this to be used again. Deal 1 hit of destructive damage. Sprint. By me. Timber. Jeez Louise. Roar. I'm a bear. Roar. Roots. It gives me some HP if I do the quick time event. Recovery. Burn, baby, burn. I'm not really seeing too much shader compilation stuff, sir. Maybe there's been a patch. Tap to leap to blue point with my Sekiro arm. My Sekiro vine arm. It's even got the same, like, animation of twirling around. Shoot. Crossbow. Rise like the phoenix. Yeah, it seems to run okay in-game, but in the cutscenes it does not run well at all, which is weird. A little bit of stutter there. Mainly traversal stutter. Who the bloody hell are you? Blue. Blue girl floating alongside me. Emma Blade Arts and Finishes. What the heck? Okay, now the frame rate's dropping a bit. Oh dear. If I press X after I've attacked, there's a mech! There's a Gundam! God damn! Can't see my health bar. It's helping me. So depending on when I press X in the combo, it does a different skill. Go, 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 go. Nushi. Nushi, Nushi, Nushi. Nushi's lair is open. Yeah, there's big stutters in the cutscenes that aren't in the game. Kamehameha! 4000 AD. 1,000 years have passed since our nation fell. Each region has been ravaged by the emergence of malefacts. So it's a bit like in Horizon, where things get corrupted, but it's actually organic stuff that's being corrupted and not robotic stuff being corrupted. The Erd Tree must be burned. Must burn it. Seems okay so far. It's better than I thought it would be so far. First impressions better than I thought. That's the double-edged sword of impressions. Going in with no expectations or expectations of it being meh. You're like, oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Uguchi. The game defaults to Japanese voices. You can put it to English voices. Some people say you probably want to do that because it's kind of hard to follow stuff in the middle of combat when people are trying to talk. The subtitles are very small. Incy-wincy subtitles. Playing Havoc on OBS. 5 months ago, it's doing that thing where it starts halfway through the game. You can see it's hitting the CPU, like 100% CPU. It's doing shader compilation on the fly, I think. I mean, I'd rather have one at the start of the game than have it happen during the game. Seems like you get into it pretty quickly. It's the close-ups. The close-ups really hurt performance. Close-up of nothing happening. Of no animation in the face. Hello. It's easy to move in. It seems durable. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Just put the aircon on. Purifier's outfit. I mean, I played Yakuza where when they're talking in a dialogue scene like this, it's pretty stilted. And I don't mind that. It didn't take away from the experience at all. Very fizzy image. If you could inject FSR4 into it, I think that would probably help. Which you can do with Optiscaler, but I don't have that. When I walk, I bring life to the ground. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the settings in-game, shall we? Let's put it from highest to high. High, high, high. Oh, hi, Mark. Did it help a little bit? Not that much. Oh, we can climb up stuff automatically. With the crossbow. There's no heavy attack. Dodge. Jump. Whoa! There's a lot of freedom right from the start. Being able to get around. That's the length of my poo. Whee! It's pretty cool. And it has like like not permanence in the world. I don't know what you would call that. Like in Spider-Man, when the actual webs actually connect to stuff instead of just being connected to the sky. Okay, I guess we could try FSR free, but it probably won't look great. TSR might be better. Oh, is there no TAAU? Ultra quality. I don't see anything for like AA. AA. Well, that looks better, actually. Is it using FSR4 now? Let's have a look. In the AMD software. AMD. Because I did load it up, like, quickly last night. No, it's not using FSR4. Or is it? Nope. Upgrade it inactive. But it actually looks better than with it off. So it still looks better with upscaling on. And it doesn't really run any better, which is odd. But it looks a lot sharper, and the fizzle out in the distance is gone. So that's good. I don't speak English, you fucking idiot. I don't speak Japanese either. Okay, let's not piss about. Let's go to the objective. Could move that to the other side of the screen so it's not covering anything. If it will bring it up. This game has no full screen option, so it's a little bit tricky to alt tab. There we go. Move it over there. It's a bonfire! Bark, bark. I can rest at this campsite. Discover your first campfire. First fire. Rest. Acquire skills. Got quite a big skill tree from what I've seen. Baby, you can light my tree. Blade art Shakuyaku. Shakuyaku. The brilliant slash of a swordmaster imbued with Shakuyaku. Such a beautiful flower. Could I ever hope to compare? Most certainly. Now I must be off. Away. And he's also got a skill tree as well. Enhance equipment. Sword enhancement. Purifier blade. Mech blade. Mech. Use the mech blade. Enhance. They appear to be the same but have different, like, stats. Different, not stats, perks. Purify soul, purify soul, purify soul. Mech slash, mech slash, mech slash. I do seem to have some skill points already. Bolts. Upgrade your bolts. Ranged weapon equipment. Thunder crossbow. View pack. Filled rations. Fills Emma and Q's hunger gauge. Hunger gauge? Save the game. You gotta manually save. That's kind of out of the ordinary for a somewhat of a Souls-like. Must be able to get something then. Hair! Upgrade your hair. Activate. RT. I need more fluorescence. And vitality. And entanglement? Strength. How do I upgrade those? Attack dog. Enhanced crossbow. Tonic speed boost. Ah, here we go. Level up attributes. You can increase Emma and Q's power by allocating attribute points. Attribute points are gained every time you level up. Increasing certain attributes will allow you to enhance their corresponding main skills, which will in turn allow you to acquire skills of the same lineage. So what do we want from these? Harness the speed gained through entanglement with Q. Your hair or tracking shot. Infuses your arrows with blight, causing them to track and pierce foes. Or the hair. My lovely hair. That's weird. You can't go back to that screen. You go level up, but then you can't go back. Oh, you can. Just press X again. Vitality. Let's get some vitality. Can I? No, I don't have any points. But it says I got free. It says I'm free up there. Hello. Hello. Oh! Help! I'm scared. Blade art. Shaku Kaku. Toolbox. Unknown. Amber. This fucking font is tiny. Used as a universal currency, amber is imbued with souls. According to legend, overseers send their stores to the capital. You can't make the subtitles bigger. That's one of the problems. The game has no accessibility options, really. It's Japanese. Japanese don't care about any of that shit. Accessibility options. Like, do they... I mean, they got very small rooms in Japan. So maybe they're, like, this close to their screens. So they just never have a problem with small text. And there's no FOV slider either. And the camera's quite close. Hold to lift. Amber butterflies. Whoa. There's no full damage. You raise me up. Discovered a strongbox. In here? In here? Can I shoot that? You can shoot it, but it does nothing. What's that? Nothing. Look like an interactable. What's this? Can I interact with this? Abandoned village. Where did you find the strongbox? Show me. Show me, doggo. In this one? Can't break it. How'd you get in there? Teleporting, dog. Sensed someone's presence. Whoa. Whoa. Emma's hair. Emma can extend her hair at will. She can also jump to wherever her hair reaches. Hold to extend hair and tap to leap. Whoa. He wants me to go down there, though. No full damage. Hello? It is locked. The door is tightly sealed. You observe the mechanism closely. A red key seems to be necessary. Hello? Talk. Hello? Please kill me. Are you a purifier?
ここの主を倒したら
こともなげに言うのだな。なら街道の先にある地下居住区に行け。
The sub-city.
我らの村の長から話
The foreman there.
敵を取ってくれよ。
I power down now. I run out of batteries.
情報を得たな。地下居住区。
Feet.
そこで村の長を探せ。
Robotic feet. He is dead. The foreman in the sub-city. Oh, the bear.
絶対の攻撃は強力じゃ。受け流すのじゃ。
Pew pew pew. Parrying. I don't parry. Attack me. I did it. There's like a gigantic stutter when you actually parry, but it's like an actual in-game effect. Parries will restore FP, which Q uses for his skills. If you find yourself in trouble, try parrying and achieving victory through Q's skills.
空の技が使えるぞ。
Cuckoo, kachoo! I can press left and right for the overdrive. Ow. Ow. Lethal.
エマ、
It's exactly lethal.
少しかすめた。念のためじゃ。治療しておけ。
Use a stim pack. There's like a blue glow over here. Follow the blue glow. So I'm only just hitting 60. So I think a lot of people are going to struggle to hit 60 in this. Even with upscaling on. Follow the blue, follow the blue, follow the blue. Why is the blue telling me to go this way? Blue. So if I capture the amber butterflies, I get some soul. Souls. There is a map, I believe, yeah. It's not open world, but it's like open zoned. A bit like Stellar Blade. Whee! Oh, you can turn it mid effect. Can I keep it going? No. Need to make my hair longer. Ruff, ruff. Discovered an enemy. You can't just grapple anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. But you can do that anywhere you want. Give plus 38. I've already got 30,000 for some reason. Should I use it to upgrade my weapon? Stealth takedown. It's got a bow and arrow. Why is a robot using a bow and arrow? Weakness and affinities. Using destructive attacks against golems will break their shield. Q's techniques are particularly effective at taking advantage of this. Learn various skills to attack enemy weak points and fight efficiently. Completing a bloom, art QTE restores Emma's HP, and entanglement gauge, which is used to perform blade arts. The number of QTEs vary per skill. 1 completion restore HP, 2 completion restores entanglement gauge. Coo! Cuckoo, kachoo! Feels pretty good. Oh, that didn't work. Jesus. It doesn't do anything. Triple strike. Cool. Got quite a big wind up on their attacks. Discovered a tool, and I leveled up. I'm level 4. You get 1 skill point each. People have said there's not really much reason to explore. Death from above. Ugh. Shoot the exploding barrel. Yeah. What a lovely flower. It's pretty flashy. I'm on fire. I'm on fire in the water. How can this be?
敵がいる
Go on, I can grapple to it and get a bounce. Whee! Bom ba bom 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 ba bom bom. Like rice fields. I drove through all of these in Forza Horizon 6. Discovered rice. What'd I tell you? I liked Nier Automata. I mean, it was weird, and there was a lot of, like, boring downtime bits. Shoot it! That fire spreads a lot. Help me, I'm burning. Cool. There's like a ballista over there. Lots of robots everywhere. Tending the rice fields. Oi! Burn! Don't know why robots burn, but sure. Friendly fire! Can't do the extending of your hair in midair. Pull it back! Oh yeah! Can I use it?
何かあるの
Let me use the ballista! Boo! There's no crouch, I don't think. Can't crouch in the tall grass. Boosh! Nice. Level up. Well, my biggest worry of like having tons of stutter is actually non-founded. It's not stuttering in game. It does stutter in the cutscenes, which is distracting. But I'd rather it was there than in gameplay. As it feels a bit like it's running a bit poorly here. We're just like teetering on the edge of 60. Why are all the sites giving it a 6? Low enemy variety, stories apparently not very interesting. Like the dialogue scenes are really stilted. Boss fights are like reused apparently over and over again. Discovered valuable items. Roof. Friend. Foe. Oh, help me, I've been binded. Oh, help me. Oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! Rice Krispies. Brr. Oh no! Oh no! Q can take damage. Q! Got a health bar. Pretty swish. Animations flow nicely together. Who's doing that? Oh, it's the dog. What are you doing over there, doggo? It's kind of hard to tell what's going on in the middle of battle because there's so many effects going off. Just mashing buttons. Gaming is pointless. All it is mashing buttons, and I feel completely empty in life. There's got to be another, like, bonfire somewhere. That's the one that I found earlier. Cleanse Walker. I am the Cleanse Walker. It's a Sunday day. A Sunday day. Bit redundant. I'm coming to get you. Yeah, you can use your mobility to your advantage. I imagine you can probably, like, jump over the shield, maybe. What's in here? Found a cave. Oh god. Being attacked from behind. It's exactly lethal. Leveled up again. Leveling up pretty fast. Triple strike. Rawr. Juggle. Nice. Air takedown. Go into the cave. I'm going to go back and level up my weapon. Let's see what that does. It'd be nice if there was a mini-map. There it is. Can't ride the wolf. Get some vitality. My hair level 1 has been unlocked. As for ranged attacks, let's get some strength as well. Confirm. New enhancements. Needed SP. I have 26 skill points, apparently. I can get the blade art. I've already got that. I can enhance it. Hair. Use hair in battle. Sprout Shakuyaku. Unleash Shakuyaku, which can be leapt to by hitting an enemy with Emma's hair. Shakuyaku. What about me? Why don't you help? Why don't you level me up? Because I'm not playing as you. Seems like they can be leveled up 3 times. Oh, okay. Bura lacks the capability to perform this action. Bura. Upgrade both of them. Got tons of money for some reason. Damage. Expand quiver. And crossbow. Damage enhancement. Thunder. Oh, he's got actual attributes as well. Q's Blight turns into a curse. Inflict 10% additional status effect build-up. Buffs armor +1. Pounce rate is increased by 50%. Activate by commanding Q to run ahead. Left trigger plus right click. Lay a landmine can be acquired with Pounce at level 1. Skill power. Oh. Poison, acid, flame, lightning. Save. Where was that cave? I don't think enemies respawn until you rest. Oh, cave, where were you? Ruff. What? Ku, there's an enemy. I've lost the cave. It's a big deer. Oh no, I'm a monster. Malfact meat. Inedible unless boiled at over 70 degrees Celsius first. Used in cooking. Go boom. Seems pretty easy so far, which I've heard is the case. I am playing on hard. Water. The administrator sent people out to water-rich areas and created colonies from the ruins there, used in cooking. Bolts. It's the cave on my map. Oh, there's a bonfire there, right there. Cliffside Village. Abandoned village. It's down there. What are you doing down here? New camp found. Battle pack. It's been cooked. I cooked the food. But how do I use it? Light Gambison. Chest armor worn under clothing. Get different bolts. Spirit stones. Gets charms, different skills, whatever those are. Materials, weapons, consumables, recipes. Oh! Ah! It's my hunger bar. We got hunger bars. Fills Emma and Co.'s hunger gauge. Doesn't increase it that much. Yum. Oh, nom. We share. Half and half. Yum, 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 yum. Ah! Could this be the same cave? It's a trap. It's a trap. There's a chicken. Can't shoot the chicken. Bird's nest. Fertilized egg. Keep these warm in the coop and they will hatch into chickens. Maybe you could steal just one or two. There's a little froggy in there. Can't kill the chickens. Can't kill the chickens and eat the chickens. Which would make sense. It's weird the game just kind of goes straight into it without much fanfare. Just lets you go off immediately. So used to games taking hours upon hours to finally open up. Discovered fish. Fish. But there's no fishing. You just pick the fish up. The fish doesn't move. Fish in clear water. Spared from the blight's corruption. Are revered as an embodiment of hope used in cooking. And we eat it. Put hope in me. There's loads of cranes everywhere. Little cranes on the rooftops. It was here. Here's the cave. Still got tons of money. Discovered rice. Wooden box. Open the wooden box. Can't break the wooden box. Discovered fish. Discovered a tool. No spiders, please. Discovered a tool. Somebody to talk to. Or something. Cliffside village. Oh, let me out the well. I'm stuck in the well. I don't know why that guy took damage. Ku was up here. Discovered a campsite. That light must be a campsite. Another one. Cooked fish. Away, hair. Away. Your hair is a bit dry. I think it needs some conditioner. Oh. Yeah, we are mainly fighting the exact same robot over and over and over again at the moment. Pounce rate. To make him pounce. If I target him. Bzz. Woof. Woof. Woofy woof. Somebody on the cliff. Sensed someone's presence. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Can break these crates. Probably got to go all the way around to talk to him. Can't grapple up there, no. No, hang on. Maybe I can make it. Oh! Hello. Pat pat.
ここから見渡す景色。わずかだが人類に希望があると感じられた景色だった。だが主が核壁を破って侵攻してきた。人類に希望はないのか。
You're a robot.
我々はいつか人の身に戻れると思っていたが、そう
They put human souls in robots.
まだ正気のようだな。何か用か。最後に答えてやろう。
Where can I find weapons? Are there any weapons effective against the other golems?
装備がある場所は
物資倉庫に3のボルトの調合所がある。
Acid bolts.
サンゴは我らの体に効く。
You're telling me how to kill your own kind.
お前、我らの同胞を切ってきたか。そうか、見事な腕だ。汚れた魂も救われただろうさ。
How would you return to your mortal shells? They probably disintegrated. Maybe they're in cryo. It's like Stellar Blade. They're in that big arc thing. Fire arrows!
この拠点のどこかに調合所がある。持っていけ。
I have run out of batteries. Please buy the bigger battery accessory for your Tesla robot. An elite enemy. A locked strongbox. I am elite. Elite enemy. Not dead yet. Half health taken away. Blinded by the light. Oh shit, he went through him. Oh, I've fallen down. Whoa. That wasn't me. Shit. Help. The stim pack didn't fully heal me. Help me! Help me! Ah! He's hungry, but so am I. Shit, one more hit. Oh, no! Did one more hit. Unbelievable. Easy my ass. Freaking dying like 2 or 3 hits. What did I lose? Did I lose anything for dying? Didn't lose any amber. Bit awkward fighting multiple enemies because they just kind of phase through each other. And they attack through each other. Oh, the other enemies don't respawn when you die. Enemies don't respawn when you die? What is this? It's not a Souls-like. Means they don't get stunned at all. Ow. Help. Hoo. Oh, camera. Don't really understand the whole X attack. I'm dead again. Feels pretty awkward to use. Doesn't really seem very effective. How do I even see what they are? Giant flower can be jumped on X. RB plus X and then just X. Okay. Okay. So I've only got one after one slash. You're gonna burn. Restore. Restore what? Shit. Heal. Emma is starving. The environment's not really big enough for me to like dodge around. I just fall off. Shit. Don't think you can eat rice in the middle of battle.
クー行こう。クーお
You
腹空いて
can.
るの？
You can eat some rice. It gives him loads of health. Or loads of... I don't even know what hunger does. Game hasn't explained it to me. Why does eating rice give you loads, but... I ate that, like, whole deer, and it gave me barely anything. It's a bit jerky. The movement's a bit jerky when you're trying to sprint. Because I don't really have many skills at the moment. That's the problem. And nothing staggers him. I'm not a fan of enemies that don't get staggered. And they just got super armor on all the time. Can't roll away to get out of fire. I'm dead. Dodging doesn't really seem very effective.
クー行こう。
Ki echo. There's an enemy, cool. Doesn't do anything, deflecting. Doesn't... Oh god. Doesn't stagger him. Makes the skill feel really weak when it just doesn't stun them. Pew 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 pew.
汚れのない美しい水。この水があればオゴーチは繁栄する。
Who are you?
あのお方もきっと気に入るコロニーになるわ。
Rations that are dry and bland fills Emma. Okay, what does this do though? I don't get any health from it. Doesn't say what hunger does. What does like having low hunger do? Violet. There is a girl by Emma's side, someone only Emma can perceive. Just like Emma, she has lost her memory, and her true identity is unknown. She is, however, the only one Emma can talk to. Hunger. As long as this bar isn't empty, they will gradually recover HP. Alright. So it's not that important then. Oh, okay. 8110. Unlock. Take it all. Recovery tonic. Gradually restores HP. Heals a small amount if equipped. Ku will use these automatically. Ancient book. In a world bereft of knowledge, books hold a special place in people's hearts. A merchant may take this off your hands. Decayed charm. Can be restored at a campsite. A memory chip used to increase the cleanse walker's knowledge, which is my 80-80. These guys respawn, but the explodey barrel doesn't. My advantage is gone. You've only got the light attack, really, to do most damage. I feel like I want a heavy attack. Hopefully I get one at some point, but I doubt it, because the heavy attack button, or what would normally be the heavy attack button, is to use my hair. It literally doesn't work. You even get your skill back, your skill point back, your skill usage back, because it doesn't do anything on the shield. Just got to keep whacking it with the light attack, which feels a bit weird. Discovered an enemy. Dog skills, break them. Fight. Shield break. It's exactly lethal. Then you got a parry to get your dog points back. Dog points. Dog points, dog points. DP. Get your DP. I love DP. It's my favorite. Okay. Yeah, I got the charm. I need to go back to the camp site.
敵がいる。
Oh, okay. You can actually, like, make it go up as well. So yeah, anything that you pick up, when you take it back to the campsite, it gets cooked or it gets repaired. I'm not sure how I'm getting these, you've got attribute points and skill points. I'm not sure how I'm getting skill points. Ku's desire to protect Emma provides her with power. Bestows an armor buff per bloom art activation. I need more. It said you get them as you level. You get attribute points as you level. But I've got no attribute points. So I don't think it's from that. I think it's from, like, killing enemies. Grants Q the ability to pounce on weak foes, delivering instant death when commanded to run ahead. The chance of success is displayed above the enemy's head, ineffective against strong enemies, or Nushi. So Nushi is, like, bosses, I guess. Lay a landmine. Enables Q to occasionally lay landmines. What? Where's he got those? Hidden away. Lay a flame trap. Oh, yeah. How do I equip them? Oh, it's for you. HP charm. When Emma and Q land a critical hit, Q recovers 8% health. Boost critical rate by 25%. That seems pretty good to me. And you get load of health, 40% with that one. It'd be good if I could have 2 charms on at once. Ah, here we go. Flame trap or landmine. Fish. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Valuables. So even though I've done that, it doesn't say, like, I've cleared the village. There's no tick. Tick. Oh my god, it's growing out of my ass. Ku? You okay, Ku? Roof. Don't alert them, Ku.
敵だ。
You mad? Movement is pretty janky, I would say. Like walking on the ground. It feels kind of sticky. Like you're getting stuck on stuff. Invisible things. So many wobots everywhere. Ugh. Level up. Yeah, I think when you defeat an enemy, you get skill points. And if it's a big enemy, you get loads of skill points. Torch. Throw at foes to cause a build-up of 100 flame. Why is he throwing the torch? He hasn't got hands. Got paws. Take my strong hand. Yeah, so I can make my own grapple point. So it'll go straight up and over and bend round. It's not an explodey barrel. Shit. It's exactly lethal. That did a lot of damage. You're halfway through Halo 2, you're already sick of it. I think Halo 2 is slightly better than Halo 1. I enjoyed it a bit more. But there are still a lot of really bland sections. Pounce! Pounce! Didn't work. Pew pew pew! He laid a flame trap. They're already dead. They're already dead. What's down here? Secrets. Whoa. Down, down, down below. Can I jump in the water? Guess we'll find out. No. What's the point of coming down here then? Do you see anything, doggo? I don't see nothing. Oh! It evaporated beneath my feet. Well, I can't do nothing here yet. At least. There's no, like, actual side quests, though. Just like a big area to clear out of camps. It's exactly lethal! Still can't parry. Parrying's meant to be easy in this. Bullshit. Ruff, ruff. I know he alerted you to it. He laid a mine. A flame trap. You've got such a long wind up. Completely throws you off. He's hungry again. Unbelievable. I don't really know if they're gonna like attack again or if they're gonna stay stunned. Ruff. We are looking for you. Ruff. Coming to get you. back of the head. So we need to go over there. Not been over to the right yet, though. Hello! You're not allowed to do that anymore. Just throwing his heart out.
お腹空いてるの
Should take that back to the actual cleanse walker. Can I travel back to it? You cannot fast travel right now. Why not? Discovered a tool. Boosh. I think that'll break their shields as well. Woo! Discovered an enemy lair. Don't look like a lair to me. Oh, maybe it does. An elite enemy. Disposal site. Oh, another one. Please. Be very quiet. Got the quietest feet in the world. Feets. It'd be nice if it picked up the stuff automatically. Or had AoE looting. Take them all out around him. Used to be the exact same enemy. Actually, what did he say he was? Level 8? Saw something then. Okay, so if I do that, I can see what level they are. Level 8. So he's slightly higher level than me. He's got poison. No. No. Fuck you. Bind him. Binding of Isaac. No. I can't hit him. Get him. Burn him. Whew. That was close. I'm poisoned. What kid? For some reason when I kill the elite guard, somebody starts talking to me and they give me a code for the strong box. I don't even know who it is who's talking to me. Some random person. Fancy chest. Fancy meeting you here, chest. Spirit Stone Ore. Its effects can be identified at a campsite. Electronic brain used to enhance the cleanse walker's calculations. I'm helping.
まだお腹空いてないの
Motherfucker. Oh, lovely rice. Rice for dinner. Rice for breakfast. Rice for lunch. Rice for a snack. Look, these big ones. Big, gigantic robots. You are who you choose to be.
Ku, 敵だ
Takada. 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 These ones are not alive. You place the mine there. Right, come on. Come on over. Come on. Come on. No. Come on over a bit. Come on. No. Come on. He's not going to move. Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, no, go around it. Your mind does not seem very effective, Ku. Avoid. Avoid. Yay! Must get a bow and arrow at some point. What are you doing down there, dum-dum? Running into the wall. It's alive! It's alive!
何を見つけたの
Go identify the stone. Give me the stone! Discovered rice. There's a lot of pop-ups happening all the time. Like, Ku discovered rice, a tool, an enemy, a campfire. Okay, Jesus. Ooh. Overgrown malfest. Malfact. Medicinal herbs used in the creation of various tools. A tree grew out of the deer. Discovered rice. More rice. Lord of the Rings War in the North's coming back. There's a listing on Steam DB that's been updated daily. A Legacy Edition. Oh shit, son. I beat that game with all 3 characters. The mage was a bit of a struggle to play through. I found the mage not very good. But I did really like that game. Well, and Xbox are bringing 360 games to PC as well. So that means maybe Fable 2 will come to PC properly. Maybe. Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts. Hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. Need to be in sync on our food. On our meals.
野営地ここで休めそう
Attack. Onslaught. Beginning a battle boosts Vigor by 1. Vigor boosts Emma's attack for a time. Maybe they'll do Xbox One games and we'll finally see Halo 5 on PC. Yeah. Strength. Let's get all of the base ones to 7. So I can unlock the skills. Maybe enhance this because it's shit at the moment. It does nothing. Get it maxed out. Oh, that was his one. No, that was my one. Rest. Equip stones. Spirit stones. Onslaught. I think it's better than I thought it was going to be. Mainly in performance department. I mean, it's pretty demanding, and it doesn't... I mean, artistically it looks nice, but it looks pretty last gen. I don't think it should be running the way it should be for how it looks. But at least it's smooth in game, and there's no stutter. But there is stutter in some cutscenes, but there isn't really many cutscenes so far. It's pretty flash. The combat's pretty flash when you're doing all of the executions, and it flows together quite well. Not sure how I feel about fighting the bigger dudes, because they just don't really give you much feedback. And so it feels a bit unrewarding to fight them. And it's a bit awkward if you're fighting a couple of enemies, because they seem to phase through each other. They don't respect each other's physical space. Control-wise, movement feels a bit clunky, but combat feels fine. Feels like it takes her a second or so to actually start moving, like she's stuck on some very heavy air, thick air. I like the tactical nature of being able to pause it and use Q's abilities. It's like Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's a bit mindless so far doing like side stuff, so I should probably go for the actual main mission. Depends how much of the game is just doing random open world stuff. Blight levels. Must be the blighted forest. It appears as the sun sets. The trees are shrinking. It's cold. Don't let anything creep on you. Is this scripted? Oh shit. Parry the deer. Burn the deer. Lethal. I wonder if this can happen at any time or if it's just scripted moments. See, I hate those heavy wind-ups. Burn. Hello, can I talk to you, please? Trees have gotten gigantic. Yeah, the Spirit Stone, it gives me a vigor of 1 at the beginning of a battle. In the beginning... Uh-oh. Push, push. Aerial. Seems like if you keep attacking them, they just can't actually get an attack off. They're trying to block you, even if they're mid-attack. It's exactly lethal. Yeah. Woof. Cannot be opened from this side. It is a Souls-like. I knew it.
何かあるの？
Gotta go over, probably. Up and over. Through the roof. What about the door earlier that needed a red key? God knows where you get the red key from. Ancient books. So there was a tool down here. Not sure what the location variety is going to be like. Apparently it's just fields after fields after fields. Might be a game that starts off alright, but then it really starts to drag. Vigor! They're red. Better dead than red. I'm walking in the air. The transition between jogging and running is pretty awkward. I'm running! I'm running! Ugh. Extend hair. It's a bear. A valuable item. Shit. Once you've started it, you can't get it back again. Midair. Grizzly. Level 10. Maybe you need to do the side stuff to like level up before going to the main stuff. Doesn't really tell you that. Just can't parry. Boom. Ow, don't throw a rock at me. The foreman in the sub-city. Who's talking to me?
わかった。
Is it going back to normal? It's going back to normal. The trees are shrinking. Little tiny trees. It's cold. Pretty different when all the trees are big. It's like a whole new game. Facility module. Equipment excavated from ancient ruins. Used to expand the Cleansewalker's facilities. Can't really tell where you are because it all looks the same. Slash. Just a little bit closer. No. Doesn't break it either. Does that break it? Maybe. Big upgrade over Pokemon if you ask you. Things it's not really made by them. Like they oversaw it, or the B team oversaw it, but then they like outsourced it to a load of different people. What are you walking on? Hee hee. Jamal. Scarecrow.
あの光、野営地。
That seems a bit naff, that. What, this one? I mean, that doesn't really seem to do much either. Increase the recovery amount from items and skills that grant recovery. Should probably get that. Extends entanglement gauge. Shoom. Just a little baby. Just a little baby. Just a little baby. Rusted Golem. Memory chip. It was a bit mindless. People were saying it was like a facade and really linear, but it doesn't seem very linear. Seems completely open right from the start. Quarry. For me, Stellar Blade, the best bits of Stellar Blade were the linear bits. And the worst parts were the big, gigantic, open, empty areas with, like, fuck all in. So I worry that this will just be big, open areas. Arrows! Discovered a document. Yeah, the side quests and all that were rubbish. We should have kept it just the linear bits. Does it work? It works. A document. A golem's worst enemy. Some of us have succumbed to the blight, clearly evidenced by the violent insanity that ensures. The rampages of those afflicted continue still, occasionally resulting in innocent deaths. Fear grips our hearts, for although we are no longer human in form, we always found comfort in the sanctity of our human reason. Those days are gone, for the corrupted are as persistent as they are mindless. It left us with no recourse. Acid, that was our answer. It corrodes their outer shells and seeps deep into their internal mechanisms. While we managed to prevail over the larger ones, we are low on supplies. Powerless we stand, our souls bound in iron. Where are their bodies? They gotta be kept away somewhere. Frozen. Oh yeah, we figured out how to transfer the soul to a robot. But then we didn't figure out how to... Uh-oh. Okay, if you get stuck, it fades to black and puts you back. But we didn't figure out how to actually put the soul back in the human body. Whoopsie. I feel like it might get quite repetitive pretty quickly. With, you know, only having the light attack as your basic attack. No heavy attacks. No, like... Is there, like, a roll attack? Or is it the same attack? Yeah, there's no roll attack. If you dodge an attack, it's the same attack. Yeah, there's none of that stuff you have in a regular Souls game where you have that complexity of movement and attacks and stuff. Yeah, I think you do get combos. More combos at some point. So it's more like an action game than a Souls-like in that regard. How do I... Where? I can't even... I can't... Do I... I can't even... View skills. There they are. A campfire.
野営地
Campsite.
ここで休めそう
Let's have a look. Helm Splitter. Can do a air crushing down attack. Oh, you can actually crouch. Draw your blade. Oh, there you go. Recovery boost. Extend blade effects. Critical boost. Petal barrage. It's another air slashing down attack. Magic bullet. Auto load. Yeah, I imagine more will open up from here at some point. But these are the kind of stuff I feel like you should have as standard, and then you unlock cooler stuff. Not you unlock the basic stuff. Oh, I tried to jump, but it went for the campfire. It's on the same button. Turn the lights on. Yeah, and you have no different armor. You can't like change the way you look at all through the game. There's no different weapons. There's different ranged weapons, but no different. You just have the sword for the whole game. Burn! See, I couldn't do a stealth attack on him. Gotta get good, but I can't parry 2 in a row.
回復して
3 in a row, I'm dead. And parrying's not really my thing.
クー行こう
Roof
クー敵だ
doesn't come back down. That's standard nowadays. For the elevators to reset. Maybe I can like get up. A different way. There's no running attack either. Alarm! I set the alarm. The alarm is going off. Dismiss. Let me see if I can do this quickly. I like how there's like a lot of freedom in how you can actually get around. You don't need to like go where you think you need to go. So I can get up behind him here. So I like that. That's cool. If you're smart enough to figure another way up. Why am I so bad at parrying? Yay! Feels like the early game is going to be the hardest. And as you get more and more skills, it'll just get easier and easier and easier. Because you'll just have so many effects to barrage the enemy with. Is that locked? It's not locked. Manual. After obtaining manuals for certain bolts and arrows, the corresponding items will be replenished by resting. The location of these manuals can be learned from conversations with Keeper Golems. Keeper Golems are marked on the map, yes. Acid Bolt Manual. Well, I need to go back to the campfire and save. If I'm going to stop now and think about whether or not I want to continue playing it or not. My main fear was going to be performance and stuttering, but that's unfounded. So that's not an issue. So now it's just whether or not I actually want to play the game or not. Do I want to play a game that's just seemingly okay? Or would I rather play something else that I've got, like, more of an appetite for? And maybe play this game in like a year or two when it's on sale. It's hard to know. As people say nowadays, people ain't got time for like 7 out of 10 games. People just want to play 8s, 9s and 10s. And it's a long game apparently. It's like 40 hours long. It's pretty mixed. I mean, halfway down the line, 51% on Steam, very mixed. Is Stalker 2 good now? They're doing like a big engine upgrade when the expansion releases. I mean, I quite liked the game when it came out. It was just performance was a nightmare. Performance seems okay now. There's been massive improvements to performance in the settlements. So we'll see if that continues with the expansion or not. Is the game bad? No. Are there a lot of questionable decisions? Yes. I'd wait for a discount. Game doesn't seem to give you much direction. Feels like a Temu Stellar Blade. I think, isn't Stellar Blade a Temu Stellar Blade? Yeah, there's... I reckon, like, you probably get to some of the story bits a bit further in. A story filled with secrets. But even in reviews, I don't really see much variety in
both minion enemies and bosses alike is extremely
locations.
one-note. The story succeeds much could have been every bit as awesome as it is at first glance. But
the boss fights are
highlights like
gigantic.
those are certainly the exception to an action game that's largely just okay to combine Sekiro Shadows Die Twice with Beast of Reincarnation is both beautiful to look at and incredibly badass as your katana-wielding element. That potential is only realized every once in a while though, as you'll spend a lot of your time fighting the same handful of enemies far too often, plowing through even the most daunting encounters without much friction due to the incredibly forgiving parry windows, and quickly mastering every opponent you come across owing to the fact that they all have just 2 or 3 attacks they repeat ad nauseum.
I can't parry.
Conceptually, ninja dueling your way through this beautiful destroyed world and its massive monsters should be sick as hell, but it only takes a couple hours for it to all feel quite skin deep.
That's what I'm
Like how
worried
in its
about. Like, as soon as you get out of the refund period, you're like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. That was what happened with Romeo is a Dead Man. I was like, yeah, this is great. I was like, oh god, this is terrible. Like 3 hours in. Oh no, I can't refund it.
Opening chapter, you're forced to fight the same giant elk boss multiple times, as it assails you with the one attack it seems to know over and over again in a fight that lasts much longer than it should.
Doesn't really seem like there's anything to get invested
in
the game.
That sprout up every now and then, like one level where you're
feels like
scaling
a
the
game you
inside
can
of a
easily kind of
creepy
throw
rotating
away.
Cube machine and fighting
Not really
against
care
the forgotten
about.
experiments left in the creepy structure. But most of your time will be spent in forgettable regions filled with the same robotic baddies, concluding in
Seems
a
like
boss fight against a creature
You're fighting the boss fights in the same arena
you've already
as well.
seen, and is in many cases just a larger version of an existing bestial enemy. One aspect of combat that fares much better is the addition of Coup, your larger combat to assassinate enemies on your behalf. Exploring the mostly linear regions is beautiful.
Mostly linear? Mostly linear? We spent the entire fucking 2-hour period completely lost, going about off our head.
Awesome
A mindless
music,
chicken.
But after just
Headless
2
chicken.
levels, I already felt overly familiar with the extremely monotonous checklist of loot to collect and campsites to unlock before fighting the boss.
If there's just
Almost
like
always twice for
camps
some reason.
to like
Then
take
moving
out
on to do it all again.
without any story to like string it together. That's what Ghost of Yote does well. Yes, it's a big open world Ubisoft style game, but it's got tons of like actual context for what you're doing.
That formula doesn't evolve as you progress through levels either, as you only ever unlock new abilities to help you power through combat.
Obtain the
while
red key,
exploring
obtain the
and
blue key,
platforming
obtain the
never
yellow
gains any
key.
new tricks.
What is this, Doom?
Meanwhile, most of the combat pits you against sword-wielding automatons who have maybe 1 or 2 different attacks between them, which means you'll be parrying and countering the same set of telegraphed attacks a dozen times in a single encounter. Even things like the music, which again is quite good, becomes stale as you quickly discover they've got one whole song playing on a loop for more than 10 hours worth of levels. Emma, on the other hand, gains access to a bunch of passive abilities that buff her generally, and a bunch of special arts that unlock new moves.
Like indoor linear stuff looks cool as heck. Like gigantic archives of books, library,
and attack combos and combat.
and the creepy enemies.
Most of the stuff does very little to make fighting feel better, as you're still going up against enemies that just spam the same attacks for you to parry before countering with an attack of your own. They do help those fights go by much quicker, however, and eventually you'll be able to take out a handful of enemies all at once with some seriously
And
cool
Nier
looking
Automata
attacks.
has a lot more going for it as well. The world's weird, the characters are weird, they're interesting, there's intrigue going on. Weird
RPG
mechanics.
mechanics don't fare much better, as the shallow upgrades available for upgrading your katanas,
Sword.
ranged
Sword.
weapons, and
Sword.
accessories
Sword.
are
Just
fairly limited.
different swords.
For example, you'll find new katanas on a regular basis, but even by the end of the story, you won't come across any that are definitively better or have incentives to support a specific playstyle than those you found early on. So you have little motivation to upgrade them.
I think it would have been
except
better
to
if they went with
diversify the
more
special
of like the
effects
Final Fantasy
and
VII
status
remake
elements various
combat
weapons offer.
and focus more on the
Skill
actual
trees, on the
pausing
other
and
hand,
using
fare much
skills.
better, as Ku unlocks a whole host of abilities that blast enemies with
Real-time,
tons of high DPS
turn-based
spells
tactics.
and
Real-time
layer on status
tactics
effects that do
would have been
things
better.
like bind an enemy in place with magical plant vines.
Definitely, I'm very mixed on it, that's for damn
Boss
sure.
fights are
From that
especially disappointing.
first
because
impression.
They feel like they should be the major draw here, but instead only serve to magnify combat shortcomings, quite literally.
Thought
as
there was
you
gonna
fight
be
a
more
massive
story.
beast whose imposing presence is wasted on them being incredibly thoughtless adversaries.
On one
who
hand,
often
I like
repeat the
having a
same
load of
slow-moving
gameplay at the
attack
start and just
20
letting
times
you
in a row.
off the
Bizarrely,
leash
you're usually
to
made
experience
fight
the
these creatures
gameplay.
once partway through a level,
But I would
only to
like a
face them
bit of
again with zero
context.
changes at the level's conclusion, before they transform into an even cooler looking final phase that attacks with an almost identical moveset. Worse yet, in the second half of the adventure, it seems to straight up run out of ideas as it starts sending repeat bosses at you. The fact that all of these fights are followed by the same cutscene of your character passing out, then waking up in a bed, certainly don't help,
What?
making story progress
Really?
fall into a predictable
Wow.
cadence.
Feels kind of very like
Like
2009
any RPG
video
worth its
game.
salt, a lot of the
We've
focus
moved
here
on
is
from
the
that.
story, complete with cutscenes so lengthy, you'll want to remember to flick that joystick every so often to keep your screen lit up.
It has branched. This is what becomes of a blighted body.
As an emotionless warrior who also has amnesia, because of course you do, you'll go around hunting down the aforementioned giant blighted beasts alongside Ku, so you can stop the end of the world. As is the case with lots of things in Beast of Reincarnation, that idea is much stronger than the execution.
Looks pretty
as
rough
Emma
here
in
as
the
well. I don't know
apocalyptic
what they're playing it on, but it looks pretty rough.
setting that gives
Really
rise
blurry.
to such conflict is poised to deliver a tale filled with interesting mysteries to unravel. Instead, Emma and her companions come with lifeless performances as they tell a story with every single genre trope in the book, including a quiet hero who has been chosen by prophecy, a heavy-handed nature versus human/technology theme, a force ghost little girl who isn't actually there, and an amnesiac character who at one point is stricken with a second dose of amnesia, so she remembers even less than before.
Were those
Animations, lifeless eyes, and long silences in between, and less than 5, and the eating of it. It'd make sense if it was woven in, though, especially the direwolf himself, whose act can be hard to spot among.
Nation. This is an action RPG adventure from Game Freak, the people who develop the Pokemon games that we all know and complain about. So this was interesting.
And they sell
As soon
10
as
million
it was announced,
copies.
they're trying something that
Yay.
looks a little different here. Post-apocalyptic world, distinctly Japanese, a character with magical plant powers, and a badass big dog helping her out. That's really enticing on paper. Unfortunately for me, Beast of Reincarnation has a lot of good parts, but they don't come together smoothly. The game hooks you with a really unique setup, a compelling world and vibe, and some cool combat mechanics, but unfortunately, as time went on and then a few hours deep, I felt it started to run out of steam pretty quickly. What started off cool and mysterious eventually thawed out as a game that just felt
I mean, I could
bland.
already see the gameplay loop within the first hour, going to all of those camps, defeating the same elite enemy every time.
With bland, empty environments with
If every camp had like a unique elite enemy, I mean, some of them had fire, some of them had like poison, but other than that, they were the same.
interesting bosses and not enough enemy variety and a story and presentation that is painfully slow and plotting sometimes, and unfortunately not that interesting. The game has its moments, but it just wasn't enough. It's a real middle of the road game in a time where I want
I bet
a new IP.
they were
new
thinking this
franchise
was
like
going to
this
be a big hit for
undeniable.
them.
I think it can still find an audience because
So they could move away from Pokemon.
Cool. And some of the
But I don't
progression had
think
me
that's
hooked,
gonna
but
happen.
I think it does this world itself. It's all falling apart. So Ku is your dog wolf companion, and because I mean, like, the dodge is just not good. It does not feel good. It's square bonuses. Ku's attacks can be augmented with spell style. The more you use it, yes, but the game does have multiple difficulty options, and either way, I think people will have a decent time getting into it. You do hit the occasional wall where suddenly the game ramps up to insane difficulty. These tight, like, combat, all fine, but what I really liked was, like, it's laid out, and
Just
a lot
don't
of the
see
stuff
any
in the game,
variety
you know, like
in
menus
the
and UI,
areas you're
is a
in. I
little
don't want to be just
confusing,
going
but
through
once you settle into
green
it, it's just a
forest
good,
for the whole
solid skill
game.
tree, that both you and Ku have separate.
Where's my
So there's
desert?
actually a
Where's my
surprising amount of
snowy
stuff
area?
you can
Where's
do
my
to
lava
dump points into
land
a lot.
area?
You can level up and equip and lean into attacks with Ku that complement
Where's
some
my
of your
Cloud
favorite
Kingdom?
abilities that you use. The game looks kind of muddy. People really like the combat and really like the.
Where's my iron keep? Where's my iron keep that I go up an elevator and then suddenly it's lava everywhere? Sinking into lava. Did Skill Up do a video on it? Skill Up. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity skibbity. No. GameSpot did one, I think.
When you start a new game,
Everyone's like pretty like agreeable on this, you know. The consensus is it's like a 6 out of 10.
character in the
GameSpot 6, IGN 6.